Wearing a full suit is like the worst. I'm so glad I'm wearing a Kigu for the remainder of my YouTube channel. In all reality, my suit is actually being cleaned right now. We just got back from Gateway Furmeet, which is the topic of this video. Oh my goodness. I hope it's in the thumbnail. Yay! In case you might not know, Gateway Furmeet is a con over here in St. Louis. It's kind of on the smaller side, so it's growing a bit, but this year we actually managed to double our attendance numbers, and that was super exciting. Also, for this con, it was the first time that I actually volunteered for it. It makes me appreciate what staff has to go through at cons. If you ever see somebody who's staff for a convention, make sure you thank them. Do it today. So at Gateway Furmeet, I ran a YouTube panel, which is really cool because I had never actually run a panel before. I was also the dance competition lead. So it was our first con where we had a dance competition, and I think it went super successful. It was one of those things that people have been asking for a very long time, and nobody had really picked it up. So I thought, I'll do it. Some of the things that went on in the con were pretty crazy. So, playing beer pong in the hallway is probably not a good idea. Just kidding, it's a great idea. Totally do it. We might have had a lot of White Castle in the room and didn't eat all of it, so the room pretty much smelled like White Castle for the entire con. One of the things I noticed at the con was every time I would go out of the elevator, someone would ruffle my cheeks, because they're really ruffable. And I would have to go back up to my room every time, because you gotta look immaculate when you're in fursuit, because all it takes is just about 10 minutes before you start sweating so much and you give people them sweaty hugs. I pretty much went up to my room about two or three times out of the elevator just to rebrush my cheeks. Future me, if you're watching this video, just carry your slicker brush on you 24/7 and everything will be a-okay. So, to wrap up this episode, I asked some of you on Twitter what questions you had. So, I haven't done one of these QA things in a while, so I figured it'd be a great time to do it. So, hooray! Disclaimer, I have to take my paws off to do this, so yeah. First question comes from Beta the Husky, who asks, how much caffeine do you need each day to motivate yourself? Each day, I would say 2 to 3 Red Bulls, and then 2 soy venti espressos. I don't even think espressos come in venti, but they do for me. They see me come into Starbucks, and they're like, alright, get out the big guns. We're gonna get this guy some coffee. On a side note, if you're ever around me when I haven't had any coffee, I'm really sluggish and super slow and extra irritable. So, where's your coffee at? Like, seriously, do you have any coffee? Sloper asks, what words do you know in Spanish? Greetings from Mexico. ¿Dónde es el pollo? That's where's the Colonel Cluckers in Spanish. Rennie Fox asks, what's your favorite caffeine cuisine of all? I'm actually gonna put half a paw on, because at least I can give you guys some of the magic, okay? Hooray! Continuity. My favorite cuisine would probably be Southern food, especially food from New Orleans. I really love spicy Cajun Creole style foods. The hotter the better. Garden Collie asks, what made you want to do YouTube? The reason I wanted to do YouTube was it was a really cool way to interact with everybody when there wasn't a con going on. So aside from local meets, it just felt like there was a void. Having another source of media where I can tell y'all what's going on in my crazy fox brain, it just seemed like a natural fit. That, and it was sort of out of my comfort zone too. I never really tried anything like this before, like just talking in front of a camera. Lone Wolf asks, why are you so cute? I feel like I've answered this one before, but I'll do it again, just for you. I was born this way. Pommy asks, what is your favorite thing about the furry fandom? My favorite thing about the furry fandom is how much creativity it has. Whether it's art, media, or just the people you meet in general. It's people from all different walks of life that you get to meet. Some could be helicopter pilots, and others could be someone who works at an office. It's just all over the place, and getting to hear everybody's stories is really cool. Being an animal, that kind of binds all of us together. Chris Firebolt asks, did you have fun doing the panels at GFM? I absolutely did. It was a really cool experience to actually run a panel. So aside from the dance competition and the YouTube panel, I also did a panel on fursuit games. Watching fursuiters do the limbo and play life-size checkers, it's a lot more entertaining than watching regular checkers, because big, cute, fuzzy animals. Forgy Fuzzbutt asks, well, more or less states, "Hoi!" That is all. Well, hoi to you too. Spike Hidden asks, what's your worst kink? Well, aside from the kinks that I get in my garden hose when I'm trying to water the flowers outside, I'd have to say that my worst kink is... yeah, that's my worst one. Back to preserving the magic now. Hooray! Alright, thank you everybody for watching this episode of Cap's Corner. I had a really awesome time at Gateway Furmeet, and I highly recommend y'all check it out next year. I'll have the link for the website in the description below. And just a reminder, I'm going to be having a video out every Friday and a stream every Thursday. Have an awesome day. Yeah!